Hi, I'm Megan Faust. I'm a shareholder with Roetzel and Andress, one of the member firms of the USLAW network. My office is located in the Akron-Cleveland area of Ohio. Today, I will be addressing an issue that I have heard much about in the recent days and years past with economic downturns. And the question is whether it's strategically sound to underinsure yourself professionally or your entity. First, I am not a financial planner. I have come at this question with regard to my years of experience in the insurance industry, practicing law for approximately 25 plus years. Now, the question of whether you should strategically underinsure has been bantered about and given as some advice by financial planners and others to avoid being a target in litigation. Are you really not a target in litigation? Maybe, maybe not. It's really a question of control and your risk assessment. To underinsure yourself so that you are not a target defendant, so the plaintiff does not go after the low-hanging fruit of your insurance policy, works well if you are in a state that has only joint and several liability and if you are one of multiple defendants or individuals that are potentially responsible. But if you are involved in a litigation or a matter where you are the only potentially responsible party, to underinsure yourself is a risk that probably you are not willing to take, and you risk your personal assets and your company assets. Joint and several liability would be where I generally hear this strategic analysis and advice come forth. In joint and several liability, when there are multiple defendants or potentially responsible parties, then one of those parties can be chosen to be responsible for the entirety of the loss. If you're the only entity or only professional involved, then you are the only one responsible for the loss. If you are underinsured to avoid a chance of being the only or not being a target defendant, you are risking your financial future. Now, there are ways of structuring your businesses with regard to protecting your assets, LLCs, and that's not what I'm talking about. What I am looking at, though, is the insurance industry and area. Other ways of protecting yourselves to avoid being the target defendant would be to have umbrella liability insurance. Keep your premiums down where you can, but look toward the future and what your ultimate risks are. Thank you.